Welcome back to Advocation X, all you beautiful thinking people you. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe, become a member, crush that bell, don't miss any content going forward. Believe you me, it's coming your way and it's going to come like a hurricane. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just me telling you about things that I myself am doing. A while back, I put out a video about Sphere, BLSP. And Sphere was a controversial target. Sphere is a company that had great conceptual value. Their concept basically was to take yours and my garbage and turn it into fuel, for which the operation was actually working and they had plants going. Now, they had some logistical problems like the smell. So they had neighbors complaining, they had things like this going on. So they didn't have a great purse, let's say. So instead, what did they do? They raised funds. They tried to acquire other companies. They went public, all in an attempt to bring this absolutely amazing thing to the world. Now, nobody has told anybody about a company like that to let you know that, wow, look, they're taking your trash, which we are dumping everywhere, and in countries that are sending it back to us now, and they're going to turn it into fuel. Okay, we don't like fuel, but we don't like garbage either. And for those things that still take fuel, okay, take my garbage, turn it into fuel. At least you're not digging big holes and causing all kinds of, harm to the land. Well, they went dark for a while. And I think I reported on this as well. And when they went dark, they didn't have to file any paperwork, okay, with the authorities that be. So while being dark, the stock went all over the place. It was up and down and down and down and down and up and then down and down. And then we got a little bit of news and it went up and it went up and then it went down. And then more news and it went up and it went up and went down. And then all of a sudden they came and they filed paperwork in Nevada and other places abroad. They really wanted to be in the American market. They didn't want to lose that foothold. So they came and did what they were supposed to do. Their due diligence was happening. They're not American. They're not Canadian. They have a little bit of a language barrier. So there would have been a lot of translation going on and a lot of not well-documented information that they could have followed easily. So they would have needed a whole lot of expensive professional help all the way along the way to keep all this paperwork behind them. Instead, it got ahead of them. Well, like I said, they came back, they filed the paperwork in Nevada. Everything was looking really good. They had a site. There was buildings on that site. It looked really good. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't still look good. It just doesn't look as good now. There were a bunch of OTC stocks that were about to become either delisted or indicated as basically dormant, okay? And there was a whole list of names. And Sphere was on that list. Just before the deadline, what did we hear? They had filed their paperwork. But for some reason, it still got halted. Only Canadians were allowed to trade for a while. Then all of a sudden, it stopped me from trading as well. I was curious. I couldn't find information anywhere. My investment gurus couldn't find out what was going on. They just said, absolutely, they can't find a listing for it anywhere. Well, it's still listed. I still own shares. As a matter of fact, those shares still go up and down. Somebody's trading it somewhere. And if somebody's trading it somewhere, it would stand to reason that the paperwork was filed in many areas and that it was never ceased in other areas, but for some reason most of North America seems to be not able to trade it. So I'm still holding out hope, because I still hold my shares, that it's going to all come back online. And when it does, remember folks, Blue Sphere, you heard it here. I believe it will skyrocket so high. Its market cap is going to grow so quick. It will put up facilities probably in 50 different places within a 2-year span, I'm sure. Because I'm sure it's not that difficult. Once you have the system that have worked on the machine that creates the machine, once you have that down, there's no place to go but up. So I'm still watching Blue Sphere, although I can't buy any shares and I haven't tried to sell any. I'm not going to sell any. I'm going to hold on to them until Blue Sphere comes back from the ashes and shows us what they really have. Because like I said, they have a contract to provide all the fuel that they can make to one of the largest energy companies in the United States of America. So they're not nobody. The individuals who are running and owning Blue Sphere have been active, but they've been active in Europe, very active in Europe. But like I said, they seriously want to have that foothold here in North America. So I can't see them giving up so quickly. But they could just pack it in and say, you know what? Screw you guys. You made it too difficult for us. We're not even going to worry about you guys. Wallow in your own garbage. Or, who knows, they may start a new company with a different name, with all the knowledge that they've gained, and start fresh without any difficulties whatsoever. I don't know what the future holds, but what I can tell you is keep an eye on Blue Sphere. Look for it. Let me know in the comments if you find out what areas are still able to trade Blue Sphere, because it's still trading. Like I said, my shares tick up, tick down. Tick up, 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 tick down, down. So let's see what's going on there, folks, and hopefully we can all make some money. So remember, it's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Just a guy here on YouTube. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm trying to share with you what I'm doing, and I hope it helps. And another thing to remember, like my Blue Sphere shares, I never give up, and I never give in. But I keep an open mind, because I'm not looking to fall into the pit. And that knowledge is going to be my power, and I'm not giving up that power. So, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, stay as happy as humanly possible.